Do a little de-influencing. These are products that you actually just do not need. The Huda Beauty gloss could have been amazing, but it's actually really patchy. It sits in your lines. I'm not really sure what's going on there. This did not need to be a bronzer formula. I feel like a stick would have been so much better. What is the shade range? I don't understand 90 shades of beige. Come on. This, if you are a combination or oily girl, just put it in the bin, honestly. I don't know. It's dry, it's oily.
Change the bottle, maybe put more product in there, get your money's worth, and then we can talk.
Patchy. I really wanted to like these, but just patchy for me. This concealer is dry as hell and it's a hydrating concealer. I love everything else from this brand. I just don't gravitate towards this at all. Like, ever. There is nothing beautiful about this, actually. There's no beautiful skin here. Not on any day whatsoever. And why, Fenty, is this the only shade that's got shit? Makeup products that I would not purchase again, even if it was the last day on this earth and they were free. Okay, I lied. I would definitely take them if they were free, but like, I would not spend money on these again, and I will tell you why. I have no words for this, and not in a good way. I probably used it twice. You can literally still see the lettering. No. Have you seen those makeup trends where you put like food on your face and they use cocoa powder as contour? This is the same consistency as cocoa powder. The worst blending job I've ever seen in my life. And a little bonus, it has carcinogens in it. $50 for this. I have a lot to say about her too. First of all, $40, no product. It's definitely like till here. I squeezed half of the bottle until product actually came out. It blends like shit. Like, I could put 2 dots on my face and then blend it and you could still see the 2 dots. Don't get me wrong, it looks really good. I'm actually wearing it right now because I found a better way to blend it, but I would not repurchase again and I'm still gonna keep using it because I bought it. Next, Grande Lash. I've seen so many good reviews about it, but apparently there's bad ingredients, and ever since I started using it, my eyes would go bloodshot. And it looked like I popped blood vessels, but I think it's just because of this. Like, the timelines line up. The girlies might come at me for this one, but the Benetint, it's not a bad product, but it's not for me. Even if my lips are hydrated, when I put this on my lips, it like is more pronounced in the cracks and it looks so bad. And when I try to put this on my cheeks, it just doesn't blend well into my skin. It looks really patchy. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, this glides on my lips like a crayon, first of all. Second of all, I don't really like the color on me. That's a me issue though. And it was so expensive for no reason. I could get a $4 one off Amazon in the same color. This one honestly breaks my heart because I was so excited about it and I love the brand, but Fenty Beauty, their skin tint, I don't know, it's just extremely patchy on my face and I primed to the gods. And the consistency, I was looking for more creamy consistency. It's like if you mixed paint and paint remover in your hand. It's like, it like breaks up. I feel like the skin tints I own are just way, way, way better than this in comparison. I did repurchase this one until I saw all the slander about it and I read up on it and it's true. So I got it because it was more on the natural side, but they sell expired ones, first of all, and they expire quickly. There's some people that are saying they've owned it for like a couple weeks and it's starting to smell like blue cheese. And then when they put it on their eyes, it burns. And it's because there's no preservatives, which is good, but like for makeup, if I'm spending all this money, I'm gonna want my makeup to last and not go bad after a couple months or weeks or be brought to me expired. Don't get me wrong, it blends so good. I don't think I've ever found a more creamy consistency that I like, but I'm honestly sad to say that I'm not gonna repurchase it. Last but not least, the Dior lip oil. Don't get me wrong, she's bomb and I love her, but it's just too sticky for the price. There's a lot of better ones out there. Let me know if you guys want a video of products I will repurchase.
Viral Sephora products that I hate. Very unpopular opinion, but this is not good skincare. As someone who has very acne prone skin, this is not made for people who have bad skin. Especially this makes my makeup look so good, but it breaks me out every single time. This is not that bad, it's just a very overpriced toner. Next, we have these two. I will repurchase this till the day I die. It smells so good, and for me, it lasts all day. I'm actually here to talk about this. The whole point of buying a $60 body cream is so that it smells good. I'm paying for the smell. This doesn't smell like anything. It has the most faint smell, and as soon as you put it on your body, the smell is gone. So you're basically just paying for a plain lotion. Complete waste of money. I basically paid for the packaging. Last but not least, this is the Tower 28 SOS spray. I've seen these in every single Get Ready With Me and everyone is always like, oh my god, this is so good, blah, 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 blah. This made me break out so bad. I had tiny bumps everywhere, even worse than the Glow Recipe. I thought it was just me, but I told my sister to have it and try it, and she gave it right back to me because it made her break out too. I'm so glad I got the mini and I didn't waste my money on the full size. Let me know if you want a part 2.
Welcome back to another brutally honest review, and today I'm reviewing every single blush I have ever tried. And before you say, oh, you have a problem, this is my job. So there's my defense. But as always, honesty only, I am not afraid to get kicked off PR lists, so let's get into it. So first up, we have the Merit Flush Balms. I could not even fit all of these in the frame, which I couldn't for most of these, but I love these so much. They provide such a nice wash of color. They're super easy to build up, and they're not patchy at all. They just blend out incredibly well, like a lot of Merit's products do. I love these. Next up, we have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush, and I have this in shade Sublime Flush, this gorgeous like peachy pink, and this blends out so nicely for a powder blush. It is definitely pricey, so you can be the one to decide whether you want to spend that much money on it, but I personally think it's worth it. And the pigment is great on this. It blends out so well. Amazing. Next up, we have the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Sticks, and these are okay. I used to not like them as much, but honestly now they've kind of grown on me. And I used to be irked by the size because I know that they shrunk them down from what they used to be, but I mean, these you're still probably never gonna run out of. But these definitely leave you with like a dewy finish. Pigment is nothing crazy, especially on like the lighter shades, and these don't blend out patchy on me or anything. I honestly like them more than I used to. Next up, we have the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush, and I have this in shade Summertime Wine. This I love, like pretty much everything from Fenty Beauty. It blends out so nicely and lasts so well throughout the day on me, and the pigment's pretty nice too. This is definitely underrated. Next up, we have the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and I have this in shade Tahiti, and I really wanted to like this one, but it's just so difficult for me to get product out of. Like, it is not creamy, and it just doesn't blend out well on me, so this one's a pass for me. Then we have the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand, and I have this in shade Pinkgasm. So this, first of all, I do like the applicator. I have seen some people complain about it, but I don't know, like just remember to lock it and you'll be fine. It blended out pretty well and had like okay pigment, but I definitely would choose the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty one instead of this one. This Rosé You Slay shade is basically identical to the Charlotte Tilbury, and you're getting it for a fraction of the price, so please get the e.l.f. Also, this is one of my new favorite blushes, and I never see anybody talk about it. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Blush Legendary Glow Color Balm, and I have it in shade Fleurotique, which is this beautiful, like rich, cool rose. This is definitely like a dewier blush. It blends out so well and swipes on so nicely, and it's super easy to build up and blend out. I really like this. Next up, we have the Rare Beauty Melting Blush in shade Nearly Berry, and this is really interesting because looking at it, like you think it's gonna be creamier, but then when you pick it up, it almost is like powdery. I don't love this one. I don't hate it either. Pigment is okay. Overall, it's just okay. Next up, we have the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo, and I have this in shade Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. We're counting it as a blush. You can definitely see the shimmer here, and it does turn out like really nice and glowy and just illuminates your face beautifully and blends out really nicely. And the pigment isn't crazy, but it's definitely there. I really like this. And next up, we have the Haus Labs Color Fuse Blush in shade Acai Sky. And let me just say, if you are intimidated by pigmented blush, this one might not be for you. This is honestly like the most pigmented blush I've ever tried. And I do find that it blends out really well for me, but if you are intimidated by a lot of pigment, then you might want to go for something lighter. But I personally think this is incredible and absolutely love the formulation. Next up, we have the About Face Cheek Freak Blush Balm in shade Smash. This is definitely a more matte blush, and I do find the consistency pretty similar to the Rare Beauty Melting Blush, but I like this. I've seen some people saying it's patchy on them, but I haven't personally noticed that on me, and the pigment's decent too, and I love this shade in particular. Next up, we have the Glossier Cloud Paints. I had a phase with these, but looking back and now having tried out so many different blushes, these are definitely like a bit more difficult for me to blend out, and I have seen them turn out patchy on me before. These are kind of a hit or miss, honestly. Like, they're decent, but they're not anything I would really gravitate towards, and the pigment isn't really anything to write home about. Next up, we have the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes. These have awesome pigment, a dewy finish, and definitely, in my opinion, rival the Rare Beauty blushes. The dewy shades of these blushes, at least. But yeah, super impressed with the pigment and how well these blended out. I really like them. And the Rare Beauty, again, pigment is like basically exactly the same as the e.l.f. And I personally find that these blend out really well on me. Like, some shades are matte, some shades are dewy, but these are just known and loved by so many. Of course, I like them too. Next up, we have the Juvia's Place Blush Liquid Blush, and I have this in shade Blush Lily. And this pink shade, I absolutely adore. This is also pigment packed. The pigment in this is awesome, and it blends out really well and leaves me with like a natural finish. And yeah, I really like this, and it deserves the hype it gets. Next up, we have the O Sol Mio blush from Espresso. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And this is a pretty new launch that I've been testing, and I love these so far. They definitely do have sheer pigment, but I love how like easy they are to build up and blend out. And they have a really unique cream texture. Like, I didn't know how these were gonna blend out the first time I tried them, but I do really like them. I'm impressed. Next up, we have the Refi Cream Blush, and I'll be honest, I thought this was a mini at first. What this. But I usually use a brush to blend this out, and it has some pretty decent pigment. I haven't seen this getting patchy on me before, and it's fairly easy to blend out. It's not bad, but I'll be honest, it's just kind of like boring to me, especially with the bland packaging. And next up, can you tell I love these? We have the Tower 28 Beauty Beach Please Cream Blushes. These are definitely some of my favorite cream blushes and just favorite blushes in general. Pigment is great. These are super easy to work with, never ever patchy, and they leave you with such a nice like natural dewy finish, and they last really well on me. Absolutely love these and totally recommend them. This also is a cream blush that I've been loving, the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Blush, and I have this in shade Blushing Berry. This one also lasted all day on me, and I didn't know what to kind of expect with it, but I really like it. And it blends out super easily. Pigment is great. It's not like as creamy as the Tower 28, but it still blends out well. It's underrated. And next up, we have these Say Dew blushes. They sent me every single shade of these, which I am still blown away by. These have definitely got to be some of my favorite liquid blushes ever, if not my favorites. And can we talk about how cute this doe foot is? I love it. These leave you with a dewy finish, as the name suggests, and these blend out really well. I have never seen them get patchy on me, and they last me all day. I absolutely love these. Please say never stop making them. And next up, we have the Summer Fridays Blush Balm Stick in shade Dusty Rose. This is another underrated blush in my opinion. It's not like super creamy or anything, but the pigment is decent, and it blends out really nicely. I do usually like to warm it up slightly before using it though. And then we have the Nude Sticks Nudies Matte All Over Face Blush. This I have in shade Cherie, and overall I would say it's pretty similar to the Summer Fridays, but it's just slightly creamier, so I don't have to warm this up as much. Next up, we have the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Blush Stick, and I have this in shade Dusty Rose, and the pigment on this is really good. It blends out really well, definitely leaves me with like a dewier finish, and lasts too. This is definitely an underrated blush stick. And it also comes with a brush, which I'll probably never use, but it's cute. Next up, we have the Patrick Ta For Face Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in shade She's Blushing. Pigment is great on this one. I love that I can layer the cream and the powder, and that they're both in the same package. And yeah, both the cream and the powder blend out so well. This is another one that's hyped for a reason. And next up, we have the Milani Rose Powder Blush in shade Wild Rose. The pigment isn't anything crazy on this one, but it still does show up, and it's easy to build up. And in my experience, it's blended out pretty well. I also really like this shade, and it's adorable because it's like this little pressed rose. And last but not least, we have the Say Glow Sculpts, and I have these in shades Mauve Glow and Peach Glow. And these are shimmery creams. The pigment is nothing crazy, but they add this like beautiful shine to your face, and they're super easy to build up. And these are like decently creamy too. Again, one of the more underrated blushes. If you watched through this video, thank you so much, and let me know what Brutally Honest reviews you want to see next.
Let's talk about some makeup products that have caused me acne. I got this idea from Brooke Wyatt. Thank you so much. I literally love her. She's one of my biggest inspirations, and I just found it so interesting to see what broke her out versus what breaks me out, so I want to share my experience. Let's just keep it real. Any product like this, the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury, the e.l.f. Halo Glow, which I don't have because that breaks me out worse than this, causes acne or like texture on your skin. Pretty sure products like these have pore clogging ingredients, so it's really hard to come by a product that is similar to this but isn't going to break you out. I have been testing a product that I think isn't breaking me out that does the same thing, and while I love this product and I still use it even though it causes me acne, it does cause acne and those like tiny little bumps on my skin, which is just kind of annoying. So yeah, I use this sparingly, but it's still one of my favorite products. I just have to use it in the most hygienic way as possible, and ever since I've started putting it on the back of my hand and not actually just like rubbing the applicator on my face, I feel like it's been much better not causing me that acne. I still use it though, and it's still part of my everyday makeup routine. I know this is going to be controversial, but I just have to be upfront and honest with you. The Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. has broken me out forever. I wanted to love this product, and I will say the blue one doesn't break me out as bad as the pink one, which I feel like is the opposite for a lot of people, and I only use this on special occasions because I love my NYX Plump Right Back so much better. Not a terrible product, but it did cause me a lot of like cystic painful acne, and I think it's just the product didn't work with my skin. I don't think it's bad for everyone. A lot of people love it, especially the pink one, but they just don't really work for me. I love Kosas as a brand. I don't mean to pick on them, but I just have to be honest with y'all. Their Dream Beam sunscreen was something I was so excited for. It's also a really expensive sunscreen, and it broke me out. It's beautiful, and I love the glow that it gives, but for some reason, their products just consistently break me out majority of the time. I do have some favorites from Kosas, but this just breaks me out. The sunscreen, unfortunately, just didn't work for me. And same with the concealer. I could not for the life of me, when I first started using this, figure out why I was getting these random pimples like on my face, and I realized it was from this concealer. I retired this concealer. I don't use it anymore. I keep it just to talk about it. I love Kosas as a brand, like I said, but it doesn't work for me. It caused acne for me, and I can't use it. If you struggle with acne, let me know what products you think it may be, or if you figured out that something was causing acne for you, let me know because I might be using it too. Thank you, Brooke, for this video idea. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Viral makeup products that I hate, in my opinion. You guys know it's coming. First of all, where's the labeling and why does it come off? I wish I loved this product, but for me, I have acne prone skin and it broke me out really bad. For the price point, e.l.f. has one as well, and I think the e.l.f. one is a little bit more pigmented than this one. Okay, I'm not gonna say I hate this, but I'm gonna say that I don't know how I feel about it. The pigment, like everything about it is so beautiful, but the only thing is that sometimes it goes on patchy. I usually have to blend this out with my finger for it to fully blend. Like with a brush or a beauty blender, it usually goes splotchy on me. I don't know why. I just realized I'm not even naming any of the products. Anyways, this is the Patrick Ta Major Brow Lamination Gel. This makes your eyebrows hard. Like, it literally makes your eyebrows hard to the point where, like, you can't even maneuver them, and they're, like, crusty and dusty, and there's, like, white flakes. It's just not cute. Next up, I'm really coming for Patrick. I've heard a lot of really good things about the Major Volume Plumping Gloss, and I probably would love it. The shade is beautiful. It's just, it's too sticky. If your hair is down and you put this on, your hair will stick to your lips. And it's just, I hate that feeling. So automatically it's a no for me. I really hate this product. Like, I can use the word hate for this product. I hate this product. There are so many other lip oils and so many other lip glosses that I have that are so much better than this and that are cheaper. And this claims that it's a lip oil, and for a lip oil, aren't you supposed to not be sticky, girl? She's sticky as fuck. She's a lip gloss. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see. Bye.
Foundations that look like shit. Who else feels like Too Faced Born This Way foundation is hella overrated? It's not terrible at first, but if I don't touch up constantly, it will break apart. Girl, this Huda Beauty foundation is thick. It claims to look like a filter, but I feel like it looks more like a mask. To be honest, it looks better at the end of the day, but it's still not the most flattering. Another foundation you should avoid if you have oily skin is this one from Catrice. She is way too shiny, and it emphasizes my texture.